When my husband was ill, we discussed what I was going to do after he was gone. He wanted me to go into an apartment, but after he was gone, I looked into this and I thought it wasn't going to really suit my lifestyle. What I wanted was independent living with a garden so that I could look after it, because I've always been keen on gardening. And my daughter suggested that we look for a house with a granny flat. I'd done a fair bit of research into what was available when it got to the stage we couldn't find a place to go to that we had an existing granny flat, and I looked at a couple of different options of having something built. This place that we're in here, it came on the market and we had a short time frame to look at it. Initially I had quite a few concerns because we had to decide whether we would buy this house on a larger block of land. I contacted one lot that we'd been reasonably discussing fairly well with them, and they were going to come out, and then they didn't come out for the inspection at the time where we had the agent and my daughter and myself here. I was fortunate enough that I rang up Lifestyle Granny Flats and said, help please, we have a short time frame here. But Lifestyle Granny Flats were fantastic. They came out, they measured up and said yes, it's doable, because there was no use buying this place if we couldn't get the granny flat built. One of the things I really liked about looking on the computer at the designs was the fact that there were so many to choose from. I was able to look at 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, and I just really decided that what I wanted was my bedroom to be a bedroom, and the second bedroom is actually my office. I had a really good relationship with the workers who were working on my granny flat. They always kept me informed on what was going on, which was important for me because I actually at that stage lived an hour up the road. I had a fantastic time with the design. I love my kitchen. One of the options I was given was to either have their standard kitchen, or I could go along to the cabinet maker and design my own kitchen, which is what I did. I removed the window that was down the end because I wanted more cupboard space. What I've got in here now is things like my knife drawer. My old fridge was shorter and these used to sit on the fridge, and I don't want my grandsons getting stuck into them. If they can't see them, they won't get into them. I also chose, instead of having a large oven, I've got myself a little convection microwave, which is fantastic for one person. I can do what I want. One of the other things I chose is to have my kitchen cupboards go all the way to the ceiling. There's two things. A, on the top shelf, I can put all the bits and pieces that I don't use every day, but I might use when the family's coming for Christmas. And B, I loathe cleaning above kitchen cupboards. I think it's a waste of time and space. I have got lots of little pieces, appliances that would not fit in all the shelves, so what they've done for me is I've got all my appliances in there and I'm able to just do whatever I like. I've got drawers, which are my pantry. I've got drawers. I've got my big electric frying pans, my saucepans, everything fits in there. And then I've got my plastics drawer. So everything is really good. I love coming out of my deck for brekkie. It's a really great, peaceful place to be. It's really great living close to my daughter. She's there when I need her, and if she needs me. She's got had a function on yesterday afternoon, and guess who baked all the bickies for her? In her kitchen, of course, not mine. I wasn't going to mess my kitchen up for her. I'm finding it's extremely good having my independent living. I've got my own computer there, I've got my art there, I've got a room where I can just close off the world and I can keep in contact with my family who are scattered throughout Australia via my computer. But I find that it's really good because if I want company, there's company there. If I don't want company, I've just got my little place and it's mine and no one else can come in if I lock the door. One of the payoffs for building a granny flat instead of having an apartment is it didn't cost me as much, which is really good. So I can afford to go overseas for a holiday next year, and while I'm away I haven't got any problems about looking after the mail, newspaper, anything else that comes to the place because I've got my daughter living in the house. We're in the same yard and it's really great. So in the courtyard we've had a Halloween party, we've had barbecues, we've had housewarming, which I forgot to invite.